Can Joshua make a tom yum to impress Uncle Roger? Let's find out. And to be honest, I've never learned the dish myself, so hopefully today I'll learn something else as well.
The dish has yum in the title. How do you think this is gonna go? Okay, so we're making tom yum. It is hands down one of the greatest.
Those shrimp looked overcooked. Anytime that you see a shrimp where it is an O, it means it's overcooked. If it's like a C, it means it's cooked. The more that you cook a shrimp, the more that it's going to curl.
One of the greatest soups that has ever been created by a human being.
Correct. Uncle Roger loves tom yum, but I wish Uncle Joshua would buy tripod. Don't put camera there. Every video you look like you're coming out the closet.
Well, he has stopped that recently, hasn't he? Joshua hasn't been doing this whole closet thing anymore. He probably didn't like Uncle Roger's joke, did he?
All right, we have two elements to make our tom yum. First, you cannot do anything until you've made your own nam prik pao.
Nam prik pao is Thai version of chili jam. It's the good kind of chili jam.
Interesting. This nam prik pao looks really good. It also looks spicy. I think he used a lot of chilies. I don't think it's the same thing as Jamie's chili jam, is it? Not sweet.
And the second element to your tom yum is the, well, actual tom yum, which much of its base flavor will be created with that nam prik. Now, let's go to NPP Town. That's short for nam prik pow. First, let's prepare our tamarind.
Tamarind, correct?
Or 90 grams of tamarind paste, 120 milliliters of boiling hot water. Stir it and let it sit for a few minutes. Stir again till smooth, then pass it through a mesh strainer.
Good.
The majority of it has
Good use of colander.
passed through, and nothing else will. And, well, that's it. That just
Ooh.
gives it potential.
Look at that, so smooth. That paste smoother than Nephew Nigel DM game.
The reason why Joshua is passing the sauce is to take out any lumps. Also, with the tamarind paste, not all tamarind paste is the same. Some of it may be a little sweeter or more bitter than others. So when making this, you don't need to taste it now, but you need to check and taste the recipe to make sure that it's balanced.
Get a nice wok and add 1 1/4
Wok good,
95
oil
milliliters
good.
vegetable oil. And actually, wait, let me preface the next bit. We're doing the following recipe pretty much 100% in grams.
Gram? Why use gram? The only unit Asian people use is feeling.
Now, it is a good idea to follow a recipe with different measurements if you're not used to making a recipe at home, just until you get everything down and you're used to making it. Grams do happen to be more accurate than the imperial system. I grew up in America, I can use both systems, but using grams instead of ounces is a lot more precise.
Before heating that oil, add 50 grams
Garlic good.
peeled and thinly sliced.
Look
Turn
good.
it to medium and let that bad boy naturally come up. First, the garlic will start to bubble, then fry. And
Why
you
he
can't
dancing in the background? Focus. Don't multitask. Dancing while cooking. You burning calorie while creating calorie.
let that bad boy cook, stirring occasionally until the garlic is toasted and golden brown. Remove from the oil, place on a paper towel to drain.
Joshua did a good job with toasting the garlic. You can easily over toast it and it can turn black in like a matter of a few seconds. So when doing this, you need to keep an eye on it.
Next, add 100 grams of peeled and thinly sliced shallots.
Shallot correct? Shallot correct?
Bad boys, and they're a nice golden brown. Quickly remove them from the oil and drain on a paper towel.
Ah, looks so nice. Look at both the shallot and garlic together. Fuyo, that must smell so good. Shallot and garlic, Uncle Roger's favorite smell. I should bottle up that smell. Make perfume. Call it Eau de Uncle Roger.
When making crispy shallots, when you take them out, it's a good idea to pull them apart on the paper towel as flat as possible, and you need to spread them out because if you don't, they'll stay soggy. They won't get crispy.
Last, you'll add 50 grams of
Chili good?
yeah, or arbol chilies. Gently stir those and fry for about 20 to 30 seconds or till fragrant and beginning to darken. Remove and drain yet again.
See, he used so many chili. That good? Many white people chef always put too few chili in there. Remember, when it comes to flavor, use the right amount, not the white amount.
Oof, we haven't heard that saying in a while, have we?
This just helps get the chilies toasted, more specifically, crisp and crunchy. While those bad boys are cooling, add 25
Food
grams
processor.
to a food processor and process.
I guess it's okay, because he has so much stuff.
Dump that out. Then in the same food processor, add your fried chilies, fried garlic, and shallots.
Good,
Don't try to get
good.
smart. Blend that on high until you get a fine but slightly crumbly mixture. And well, that's it. Once
Nice, look good. Food processor make things so easy. Uncle Roger old now, not enough energy to pound for a long time.
They made a little blue pill for that, Uncle Roger. You may want to get it.
Sorry, children.
Alright, back to your wok. With the oil from earlier, pop that bad boy on medium heat, then add your shrimp powder, lightly stir fry till fragrant, then add 150 grams of palm sugar.
Wait, palm...
Crushed. Nice.
palm sugar, hiya, palm sugar correct. But why your palm sugar look like rock? Why it not fresh anymore, Uncle Joshua? Get fresh palm sugar. Good palm sugar should be thick, but still spoonable. Thick and spoonable is also what Uncle Roger looking for in mate. Hiya. Uncle Roger haven't spooned for so long now. For Asian cooking, always use palm sugar. White sugar for poor people.
When crushing palm sugar, you do not want to use your roasting tray to crush it on. Because if you look at Joshua, the way he was doing this would dent the bottom of your tray. It's best to do it on a very hard surface, a flat surface. You could even do it on your cutting board or a countertop that you're not going to crack. Yeah? So you don't want to be doing this on like any granite or marble. And that way, the energy won't just be lost.
Cook together, stirring constantly until your palm sugar is completely dissolved. Then stir in your chili mixture, your tamarind paste, 90 grams of fish sauce. Then just let that simmer, stirring often.
All correct. All correct.
Nam prick. Pour that into a bowl and let it cool completely.
Look good.
Yes, this will thicken significantly.
Fuyo. Look at that. Looks so nice. Every step correct. He Uncle Joshua for a reason.
Joshua did do a good job with the sauce, but didn't he also lose the uncle title not that long ago? I think he did, and I don't think he got it back yet.
Now it's Tom Yum time. First, get yourself 1.5 pounds of head-on shrimp, or
Shrimp good.
Remove their heads and shells. Place it in
Remove head correct. But just rip it off the shrimp. In Thailand, Tom Yum, very quick dish. You just rip and throw. No need scissor. Why so gourmet? So gourmet.
Of course, devein your shrimp as well.
Uncle Roger's right about this. When cleaning shrimp, you don't need to take scissors to cut off the heads. You can just pull them off. And when deveining them, it is very important. Either you can do what Joshua did by butterflying the back, by taking a little paring knife, going down the back end and removing basically the intestines with all the caca in it. You don't want to be eating that. Or you can take a toothpick or anything else and literally pull it out if you don't want that butterfly look. It's also a good idea to give the shrimp a rinse after cleaning them just to get rid of all the caca.
Now first in a medium stock pot, add all of your shrimp heads and shells.
Correct. That's how you make shrimp stock with the head. Uncle Roger loves head. And shrimp head not bad also. Sorry, children.
Basic like shrimp stock. Normally you add mirepoix to the stock. This is for a more European recipe, all right? So you need to keep this in mind. And if you want like a really dark, richer color, one, you need to use more shells, but two, you can take some lobster shells. You need to crush them and you can get a very dark, rich red color. But Joshua already has that color with the paste.
Heat over medium-high, and as soon as it starts to come to a boil, lower the heat to medium-low and simmer till reduced to about 3 cups. Straighten out the heads and shells, and you have your shrimp stock. Now
Look nice.
A piece of cheesecloth and add 2 stalks of lemongrass, sliced, and a 2-inch knob of galangal.
Lemongrass and galangal okay, but we don't need the cheesecloth. Tom Yum okay to just let lemongrass and galangal float on the water. Uncle Joshua, why you so scared of ingredient floating in soup? Why? Where your courage?
He may be afraid of you, Uncle Roger, critiquing him.
In a small stock pot, add just enough vegetable oil to coat the bottom of the pot. Heat over medium-high until hot.
Wait, what?
Add 2 heads of mini beach mushrooms.
What?
With their base
No, that's so much mushroom. Mushroom correct, but that too much? That is some Jamie Oliver bullshit, hiya. Yeah! Jamie Oliver love mushroom. That mask is Uncle Roger best investment so far.
You know, I actually think that was a real laugh. Looking at Joshua's fire in his pan again, that actually looks more realistic than what Nick had in his fire with the egg fried rice. Joshua didn't lose his uncle title over this, and Nick did. Double standards, Uncle Roger. Not good.
And 2 king oyster mushrooms sliced. Sear that for 3
That's
minutes.
so much. Look at
Nice brown.
That's so much mushroom. Who you cooking this Tom Yum for? Super Mario, is it? Hiya. Also, Tom in Tom Yum mean to boil. Nothing should be fried like this.
Oh, that's honestly good to know, because I thought in the beginning that this was the name of the person that invented the dish, you know, Tom, and well, maybe he thought the dish was yummy. Tom Yum, you know, something like that. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell with names and titles because you think that they can mean one thing, but in reality it means another.
I myself have a guru, Guru Tuggan Mapuda. And my guru, Guru Tuggan Mapuda, had a guru, Guru Cheddar from Under. And Guru Cheddar from Under had a guru, Guru Hatha Small Vina.
A 1/4 cup or 80 grams of your non-prick pow from earlier, and 5 cloves of garlic thinly sliced.
No.
And 5 Thai.
Small mistake. Tom yum broth don't need garlic. Garlic just for nam prik pao.
Uncle Roger knows a lot, but he also has a point. The garlic is already in the sauce, and Joshua added a lot of toasted garlic in that. So you're going to have that flavor, but you won't have that bite. You'll have the bite from the chilies that Joshua added. And he's also adding more chili on top of this. Now, different chilies have different flavors, so it's important to keep that in mind. And they also have different levels of heat. If anyone's had a nice orange habanero, then you know exactly what I mean, that certain peppers have a very unique flavor.
Saute that until fragrant, about
No, no more saute. Hiya, Uncle Joshua. Are you Omicron? Because you keep fucking everything up now.
adding your sachet, then all of your shrimp stock, followed by 7 kaffir lime
Okay.
leaves. Then just bring that to a light
Now this all correct again.
and cook for 15 minutes. Add your mushrooms back to the pot, then add your peeled and deveined shrimp from earlier, reduce the heat to low, and gently cook those for 2 to 3 more minutes.
Okay, this good now.
Until your shrimp is cooked. Then hit that with a 1/4 cup or 55
Fish
grams
sauce?
of fish sauce, 3
Fish sauce good?
38 grams.
Wait, no, lime now? Lime now? Hiya, fish sauce, queen of flavor. You use fish sauce, you don't need MSG. But lime juice don't put now, you still simmering. The heat gonna kill the lime juice, it's not gonna taste like anything. Hiya. Lime juice you put in there when you turn off heat.
Uncle Roger's right about this. Lime juice is best used either at the end of the cooking process or fresh. Now, anyone who is a Thai chef and who makes tom yum professionally, please let me know down below. Do you normally add like lime to it now? Or do you normally serve it with lime and then you just like use the lime as you're eating?
And 3 tablespoons or 42 grams of palm
More.
sugar. Give it a taste.
Palm sugar good?
Seasoning as needed. You know, oftentimes when I make this, I find myself going,
Correct. Always taste while you cook.
those seasonings. You gotta get that balanced harmony of rich umami saltiness, a fair level of sweetness, and a nice zingy tartness.
So much lime juice. You need so much lime juice because the heat killing the lime flavor.
Unless this was just another cut that was used to fill the time slot with Joshua speaking, it looks like Joshua put 2 more things of sugar in, plus more lime on top of it. If you follow this recipe, taste, okay? Because it looks like the measurements may be a little funky.
Unless you've had it the right way. Play with it until it tastes.
What? See, you need more?
Optionally, you can toss in half a bunch of cilantro and Thai basil to steep in the hot broth just before serving. Get yourself a bowl, serve it up. I like to add a little bit of the oil from the nam prik pao to each bowl, but
No need oil, no need extra oil.
fresh cilantro leaves. Now that looks
Cilantro garnish, correct?
perfect bowl of tom yum that was given about all the love it deserves. But as soon as I tasted this, it was so goddamn good. It felt like a borderline fancy experience.
What that dish?
Made a fancy version.
Fancy version of Tom Yum? Hiya, this not gonna end well. Ugh, he probably gonna do some gourmet, wannabe Michelin star restaurant bullshit.
Well, there's nothing wrong if Joshua wants to experiment a little bit. I mean, this is how you learn and how you make new dishes. The only difference is a Michelin star restaurant normally will not serve a dish that's disgusting, unlike some other people that make experimental dishes and then give you the recipes.
That's great. This did a great job. That's a lot of juice.
But when looking at this recipe, it kind of looks like an Asian version of bouillabaisse. It's nice. Just remember not to overcook the shrimp.
Butter, lobster, scallion, and most.
Oh, squirt bottle. If you go to Asian restaurant and you see squirt bottle, run. That not good Asian restaurant.
Place your lobster tail in the center of the plate. Oh boy, I can already feel the cuisine coming. Slice the sear mushroom, thick boy, in half lengthwise, laid it alternating right next to the lobster. You know, it's nice and snug, get to know each other. Alternating randomized dots of scallion emulsification onto your plate.
No
And,
dot, please.
A nice tableside pour of your tom yum coconut cream. I mean, are we got
Coconut,
French music?
coconut cream not correct. That more like Tom Car now.
Good lord. A little line of furikake on the mushrooms. Some nice dots of chili oil on the tom.
Dot again, hiya. What is this? This is not Tom Yum at all. You're not Charlie Parker. Stop improvising. Don't try to be a genius.
Don't try to be a genius.
Joshua was having fun with it. I mean, he didn't show all the other ingredients though in the list. I mean, we did see some lobster tails earlier and I was thinking, what is he going to do with that?
Finally, some fresh cilantro and baby Thai basil leaves.
This look like dish nephew Nigel ordered to impress basic white girl on date. So many people obsessed with making things look like Michelin star. Why we care for Michelin star? Michelin Tire Company, Uncle Roger gonna come up with the Asian version of Michelin star system. Gonna call it the Uncle Roger Orange Polo Award. If you know people who run food award, hit me up. We're gonna make this happen. Uncle Roger gonna be the new Michelin star.
Now, if anyone doesn't know anything about Michelin star ratings, it's not the only system to rate restaurants. There are a lot. There are the Rosettes in the UK, which is kind of like the AAA as well in America. So AAA also gives like restaurant ratings. You also have the 50 best restaurants in the world, which is also another big deal. So if you're like in the top 3 or top 5, it's a very big deal. The thing is with Michelin is that yes, it's a tire company and they started this basically rating system to tell people on whether or not it was worth the time to go out of their way to eat at that restaurant. So a 1 star is basically, it's not really worth going an hour, 2 hours out of your way. 2 star means you need to go a little further, and 3 star means it's necessary to take a holiday or a detour just to eat at that restaurant.
From a tom yum, it has the essence of its soul in there, and it looks ridiculous. So let's taste test this and see what we think of both Mr. Traditional and Mr. Fancy.
Okay, we're just gonna talk about the traditional version. Uncle Joshua Nam Prick Pow perfection. Just his broth making process, 2 small mistake. No need to saute shit and only put lime juice in there when it stops simmering. Not bad. Not bad. He get to keep his uncle title. Not like Uncle Gordon recently. He fuck up ramen so bad. Uncle Roger call him Nephew Gordon now. What's the Johnny Depp scent? What does he wear? Johnny Depp perfume. Dior Sauvage. Yes. Yes, use the Dior. Use this image, Frankie. Use this image. Change to Uncle Roger at the side there. Food processor, quick and easy, just like your mom. Your mom jokes. Are you really doing your mom jokes in Uncle Roger's video? It's Christmas. Let's do some your mom jokes.
Overall, Joshua did do a very good job, although Uncle Roger was, well, critiquing his style and his technique a little bit. Joshua, again, is more used to Western cooking. We saute a lot, although Joshua does do a lot of Asian recipes and he does like to cook a lot of Asian cuisine. This is one of those recipes that if you have a seafood allergy, it's a shame because you can't eat it. Hopefully all of you enjoyed this video and hopefully you learned a little something as well, not just from Uncle Roger, but from me as well. So if you did happen to enjoy it, be sure to give the video a like and a share, but most importantly, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. Also, if you haven't seen Nephew Nick losing his title, be sure to check that video out after seeing this video. Until next time, take care.